We are about to begin. I'd like to start promptly. It's now 7 p.m. It's time for 2022 National Honor Society ceremony. As I proceed over to the piano to begin playing, I would like everyone to please rise as our inductees begin to march in. Thank you.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, a nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
and the land of the free, and the home of love brave. Now you can hear me. To our Hillside community, parents, students, teachers, administrators, board members, and staff, good evening. We are here tonight to celebrate and commemorate the phenomenal achievements of our 2022 National Honor Society inductees. There is a lot to celebrate. Acceptance into the National Honor Society has always been challenging, but that challenge has increased tenfold due to the events of the past 2 years. Despite that chaos, with the cards stacked against them, our inductees have not only found academic success, but they have found ways to demonstrate leadership, character, and above all, service. Students, the anthropologist Mark Lemay once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, concerned citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." True to her sentiment, you 31 inductees have proven time and again you are concerned instruments of change. From participation in clubs, athletics, and the arts in school, to engagement with community and church groups outside these walls, you have shaped the environment around you for the better. You have lived in service to something greater than yourselves, and those around you have benefited from it. Tonight we honor and celebrate your service, your academic records, your character, your leadership. But I hope you understand, the honors are not the point. You see, great deeds are always great. Doesn't matter whether others recognize them. The greatness is in doing. Is recognition nice? Of course. Is it wonderful to have something like the National Honor Society on your college application or resume? Undoubtedly. Does it feel good to have your parents and your teachers clap for you? Yes. Those are all nice things, and you should enjoy them. But the great thing is what you did, the difference you made, the effort you put forth. And it would still be great whether you were standing here or not. To put it another way, the candles you light tonight represent you. The warmth and illumination they give off are your effect on the world. The candles don't need applause, they don't demand recognition. They brighten the room because that is their nature, their purpose. I think that is your nature too. You learn, develop, lead, and serve because it is who you are. Stay true to your purpose even when no one else claps for you. And when you need a little recognition, revisit tonight in your memory. We will always be here clapping. Because I'm sure I speak for everyone in the room when I say that we didn't come out just to celebrate what you've done or who you are. We are here to honor who we know you will become and all the great accomplishments we see in your future. When praise is lacking, kindness in your heart, you know how proud we are of you. Students, congratulations to you. You honor Hillside High School and your families. Thank you for working so hard, sharing so much, and being so special. Go Comets.
This can't go out like for leadership, but there's a leader in each and every one of us. And this candle I light on behalf of the Festival of Law for service. So without service, there can be no community. Good evening, family and friends, teachers of Hillside High School, our Hillside High School faculty, our principal, Mrs. Sidwell, members of the Board of Education, and finally, our superintendent, Mr. Gardner. I want to welcome you all to this year's National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. And before I go any further, I just want to say thank you. First of all, thank you for taking the time to come here tonight. Thank you for who you are to each and every one of us. And finally, and most importantly, thank you for the impact and role that you've played in each and every one of our lives. For I know, and we know, and we all know, that we would not be here standing before you without it. Thank you. Leadership. In life, it's so often said that there are leaders and that there are followers. Now, before I go any further, I just want to say that that's completely false. There are times in which one must lead. And just as importantly, there are times when one must follow. In most cases, however, it is the role of leader that is more highly praised. Now, why is that the case? The reason is because leadership is essential for every aspect of life, whether it's school or work, even taking care of the household. Everything, absolutely everything, requires leadership. And many of us in the NHS know this, whether it was from playing sports here at Hillside High School, or even taking care of our younger siblings at home. From the chores that we do to the work that we take on, we evolve in one capacity or another, taking on the role of a leader. However, even with this, there continue to be many misconceptions as to what leadership truly is. Now, leadership is not simply telling others what to do, commanding, or even doing all the work yourself. Truly lead so much more. Leadership, or effective leadership rather, is comparable to driving. There are many ways to reach the same destination, many approaches that one can take. Some will get either faster, some slower, and some may not get you where you used to go at all. If you're traveling to New York, for example, you might take Express I-78, Route 22, or even the Bayonne Bridge. You would take the way that you consider best. Now, this is important because it leads to a critical realization. While anyone can lead, effective leadership is dependent on the leader. Leadership requires so much, most especially for leaders. We're all leaders. Army JROTC has a quote, or an acronym rather, that displays the qualities that every leader should possess. It consists of loyalty, to remain true to one's values, duty, to fulfill your obligations, respect, treat others fairly, selfless service, to pursue goals that benefit others, honor, to fulfill that which is ethically correct, integrity, to fulfill that which is morally correct, and personal courage, to be capable and strong. Now, all of these values, as well as those that we discussed in the rest of tonight's speeches, are what every leader should possess, what they should exhibit, and what they should live up to. Leaders, especially those that have been successful before, are held to a greater standard. And that is not because they are in fact better than others. It is because to lead is truly not easy. After the little I said, yes, I know. You have an idea as to what leadership truly is, maybe what it takes from a leader, or how to lead better ourselves. However, One aspect of leadership we are yet to discuss is the impact of leadership in our own lives. Now, each and every one of us, whether we conceive it or not, is a leader. And our leadership can cause change. The first way leadership can impact our lives is success. Whether it's success on a mission, a group project, or even a plan amongst colleagues. With effective leadership, our goals can be accomplished. And that's the first way leadership can impact our lives. Second is something perhaps even more profound. Earlier on, I mentioned followers. One of the most powerful things any leader can do is to impact their followers. What many do not realize is that no matter what, the leader will always have an impact on their followers. The question is what that impact will be. Now, I recall just 4 short years ago, it was my sister's turn at her own NHS induction ceremony. I really didn't understand what it was about. However, everyone else in my household was going, so I basically asked exactly what. I realize now that she was showing what leadership truly is. She went onto a stage, gave a speech in front of what seemed like hundreds of people, it feels like thousands now. And overall, she did well. She's one of my older sisters. I consider her to be a leader for me. Said differently, I'm a follower towards her. Now my sister, in her own speech, gave a quote from the book Proverbs in the Bible. Chapter 30 thereabout. I compared good character to a treasure. Following suit, I took a quote from the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 23, verses 3 and 4. And it concerns leadership. It says there that he who rules over men must be just. And it continues to say that he shall be as the light. I conclude with this. In life, there will be opportunities both to lead and to follow. When opportunities present themselves to lead well, but you do not know what it will yield. Most importantly, be a leader that you yourself want to follow. Thank you. God bless. The above prepared a speech written by our Vice President, Ms. on service.
Good evening, everyone. I am Princess Lisboa, the Vice President of National Honor Society, and it is such an honor to be here with all of you. I've been dreaming about this day since freshman year, and now I am finally here, and I am extremely grateful. Thank you all for coming out tonight to support us. It truly means a lot to us. Now today, I am here to speak to you all about service. The definition of service is quite subjective, as it could mean a lot of different things depending on the type of person that you are. However, to us NHS members, we believe that service is actively seeking out opportunities to help strengthen your community without looking for recognition or reimbursement. Now, I just used a very important word there, community. We are all a part of many communities in our lives, as there are groups that you are either born into or choose to be a part of for personal reasons. I am mentioning this because I believe that without service, there can be no community. I say this because to ensure the healthiness of the group, every single member must commit and show acts of service that will help the community thrive. We all show service in our lives without even realizing it. And by we, I mean everyone in this room, not just my fellow members. Sometimes we don't recognize that when we've done is service, because service comes in many different forms. Some acts of service can be very monumental, like, for example, ensuring that a person without housing is benefited. And meanwhile, other acts of service can be small, yet significant, like spreading awareness about local social movement. What I'm trying to say here is even that if an act of service is minuscule, it is equally as valuable as accomplishing something great. Because at the end of the day, you've done something. You've provided for your community, and in that, it is incredibly beautiful and extremely important. I'd like to share a quote for all by my
Good evening. My name is Elgin Emerson, and I'm the Secretary of National Honor Society, and I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to speak with you all today. We welcome you all here, and thank you for supporting the accomplishments that we have obtained throughout these past 4 years. Now, I'd like to dive into the meaning of character. Character is not an inherited trait, but rather a continuously built upon concept. We spend our whole lives building our character, stemming from our first instances of socialization. However, we must understand that character is not defined by one significant impactful act that we have performed. It is who we are as humans, and how we continue to change and grow alongside the newfound experiences encountered through our lives. Character means to uphold integrity in every situation, even when the result may lead to an adverse outcome. Each NHS member here has demonstrated good character throughout the course of high school. If you look around the stage, you'll see a diverse body of students who have, for example, traveled to various countries such as Ghana or the Dominican Republic to assist in building their communities. Other students, including myself, have helped our elderly neighbors in easing their lives and difficulties. What I'm trying to say here is that whatever the situation, every student here has made a commitment to make an impact on the world with a nurtured care. Through the countless experiences we encounter daily, character is ever changing through continuous thought and action. While demonstrating acts of respect, responsibility, kindness, and empathy, we simultaneously portray a reflection of our individual's character. It unveils the persona that resides within you and what it stands for. However, the common trap that many fall victim to is doing their good deeds for the sake of recognition. Previous American basketball coach and player John Robert Wood once said, "Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are." It was a pleasure to have spoken with you all today, and I hope that you have developed a better understanding of character. Congratulations to our fellow National Honor Society members for their hard work and dedication to our purpose to protect our lives. Thank you. And now, our treasurer, Janelle Pope, will give a speech on service.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Janelle Poku, and I'm so honored to be here today. It just feels so unreal. I was just a freshman worrying about if I would even qualify, let alone give a speech. The actress Natalie Portman once said, "I don't love studying. I hate studying. I like learning. Learning is beautiful." That is the predicament that most of my NHS colleagues and I find ourselves in right now. We enjoy learning about new things, not only educationally, but about the world too. We just hate studying. We hate devoting long hours, flipping through textbooks, rereading the fine print, and sifting through the internet on a rather vague academic subject. Whether it be from studying biology or calculus, we students as a whole would rather be doing other more worthwhile things, or in the moment. I would honestly rather prefer reading a thriller novel or reading pre-calculus, and that's okay. We fail to realize even if we don't pass that test or quiz, there was that definite growth. We have grown by furthering our education or knowledge, regardless of whether it's fourth grade or not. We put in the work or the effort once again to make sure we know that math formula from the back of our head, or what the biology term that saccharide consists of, which is the name for a molecule formed by two simple sugars. It's our dedication to learning, also known as scholarship. It's our drive to learn whilst devoting ourselves to growth, regardless of whether it is educational or not. It's difficult to see our growth when we're in the process of pushing ourselves to be better, but it is there. It's essential to everything that we do as we want to offer the best academic version of ourselves. Moreover, it is the commitment we've made to learn and to hold ourselves accountable for learning. It doesn't only stop here. When we leave this place to our respective universities, or simply learning something new, it's what pushes us to be better, the persistence and the dedication to understanding challenging concepts. Scholarship is what sets us apart from the rest. Our drive to be well educated despite our shortcomings and our failures. Scholarship is our deep passion for learning that never ends. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to follow the meeting. The National Honor Society roll call. Now, before we start the roll call, I just have two requests. So, I'll ask you if you can do it after I tell you. First one is, we have a number of, there may be students due to circumstances that cannot be here. We ask that when we call their names, even if you don't see anyone go up, you still clap. The second one, something perhaps more important, we need energy. Energy from everyone. If you don't know the person, still clap. Get excited. We all work really hard to get here. So first up is our Vice President, Princess Lajoie. And then we have this year's Secretary, Elgin Edison.
I like this candle to symbolize character, which are the distinctive morals that align with an individual.
Next up, we have this year's treasurer, Janelle Opoku.
I light the candle in the name of learning. It never ends. Thank you.
Finally, here is Paula Aguilar. And then Kevin Aponte. Victor Burmont. Marie Bond. David. Sophia Fernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Tiffany Guerrero-Garcia. Maya Gaw. Jermaine Dixon. Matthew Mason. Please put your hands together for Joshua Burke. Pedro Lorenzetti. Anna Martin. Christopher Morales. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the energy high. Please put your hands together for Sonica, Ebony, and Moira. Divine Chinedu Nyami. Please put your hands together for Heavenly Costly. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I made a mistake. Please put your hands together for Heavenly Camarino Costly. Now, please put your hands together for Ava Palmer. And now, let's hear it for Cassidy Paul. Now, let's hear it for Isabella Pereira. And now, a warm round of applause for Caleb Raymond. Please put your hands together for Shirley and Louise. Let's hear it for Alan Mauricio Sanchez. Let's hear it for Simone Bridget Taylor. Please put your hands together for Brianna Velez. Let's hear it for Camilla Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, another warm round of applause for this year's Sport Distinction. And now for the National Honor Society Club. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful honor it is for me to be the advisor to the National Honor Society. I've taught many of these students in my classroom. I know many of them from fellow teachers and how wonderful they are. And for those teachers in the audience who are out there tonight, I just want to say on behalf of them and everyone here at Hillside High School, we are so very proud of you, and we will miss you beyond belief when you leave here in June. But you make coming to work every day a joy, and we thank you for that. One of the nice things about being here, this is my 19th year doing this, I've seen so many brothers and sisters. I haven't seen any parents and children yet, but I think that's about coming soon. But definitely, I have seen so many family members. It's so beautiful to see some of those family members out here in the audience. Actually, one of the students who was an inductee back in 2004, Miss Aruna Mathura was my first group, and she is a teacher at WOK. So it's a joy when I see them go on to things that they can affect the lives of young people in positive ways as well. So I'd like to thank Mr. Glover. I'd like to thank the board members for coming here in support tonight, as they always do. I want to thank, most importantly, all the parents and loved ones of these young men and women on the stage, because as John so eloquently said at the beginning, they would not be here, and they know it, they would not be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you. Students, please put your hands together. We're going to people out in the audience. We know you love them. So now we come to that time when they will start to recess. But before we do that, I'd like to announce a very special guest. When you came for the dinner at 5 or 6, or whenever you arrived, we're so happy you came. Some of the junior candidates for the National Honor Society were serving, as is our tradition here at Hillside High School. The juniors serve the seniors. And so I'd like for those juniors, all of those students who are 90 or above average, to qualify academically, please rise so we can give you the recognition you deserve. Thank you, juniors. Yes. The future of Hillside High School. And I thank you for your support as well. There are many things I could say, but I think it's time for us to depart. So what's going to happen is this. As the students leave the stage, I will ask, once the music starts playing, if all of you would rise as we honor them one more time as they walk past us. They will continue walking. Please do not stop them. They will continue walking to the back of the auditorium. What will happen is this. Because of the COVID situation, we need to be sensible. In years past, we all gathered in the Hall of Honor, where there are plaques from plates, I should say, on the wall from 1954. This is the 69th annual ceremony we're having tonight. So from 1954, the plates are on the wall. These young men and women have not seen their names on the latest plate because it hasn't been revealed yet. It's covered by paper at this moment. I'm going to ask the three officers who are with us tonight, and of course Frances, who unfortunately could not be here tonight, but I know how much she wanted to be, and she is with us. Her seat is there, and she has been on our minds the whole evening. Yes, so we're going to ask the three officers who are with us tonight if they would be the first to go into the Hall of Honor with their families. That would be, of course, John, Elgin, and Janelle, to take pictures relatively quickly, if possible, please, so that we can move on to the next group of three. And we'll do it that way. We'll just simply do it alphabetically. So I will ask that everyone please be patient. Sorry, Nora, Lisa. But we definitely will get to you. You did like that candle in a crowd. But the reality is that we need to be sensible. So if everyone would please keep their distance, 3 families at a time, I think that would be a sensible way to proceed. So I will simply, I will send the 3 to first unveil the plaque, or the plate, I keep saying the plaque. And then basically, then the next 3 will go and so on and so forth. So we'll do it that way too. So thank you for your cooperation. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is my unbelievable pleasure and pride to once again say 2022 National Honor Society.